Hi, my dear lovely students. How are you doing? I hope you are all ready to enjoy today's session. So, we are going to continue with a special Christmas vocabulary series where we are picking one letter and learning the associated word. Before we begin with today's session, could I please request you to use the share button and invite all your friends for today's session? The more the merrier. We are going to have a lot of fun in the class. Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to welcome you to our Fundoo special classes. So, today we are going to learn the words which start with letter M, especially the Christmas words, right? So, I hope you're super excited. Santa is having a lot of words for us to learn. So, let's unpack these words. But before we begin, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Juhi Narula. I have 12 years of experience in training students for various competitive exams. I also happen to be a life skills coach and a content creator. I've done my bachelor's in technology and master's in business administration. So that's a quick about me. Now, what are we learning today? We are learning the words that start with letter M. So it's going to be a special Christmas vocabulary series. And the words which we are doing for our Christmas series are the happy words, the positive words. So I hope you enjoy the session that we are going to do today. So let's get started. So there is this picture that you can see on the screen. So what are you going to do? You're going to think of the word that comes to your mind when you see this. This says ha 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 means happiness, fun, right? That's what you can think of. Now think of any word that starts with letter M which you can associate with happiness, right? It's a very simple thing. Don't you say Merry Christmas, right? So merry means happy, right? So the word for today is merriment. So merriment means laughter or cheerfulness, right? So what are we going to do? We are going to make a beautiful sentence on this word merriment. Everybody start doing it. The sentence that I made for you is: the priest of the church was overjoyed to see the merriment during the Christmas carnival. So carnival is a fete, a fiesta. So everybody was enjoying in the carnival, and there was a lot of laughter, fun, cheerfulness, and the church priest was extremely happy to see this, right? So you can just imagine the Christmas carnival. There are games, there are a lot of stalls to eat interesting food, your favorite food, and there's a big Christmas tree, and the vibes are very positive. There are some carols playing in the backdrop, and you have just entered, and you are so elated. So the spirit is full of happiness. Can you imagine that, right? So that's what we mean by carnival, festivity, and merriment, right? So make a beautiful sentence on this word before we move to the next word. Everybody, please start doing it. Make a beautiful sentence on this word merriment, which means laughter, cheerfulness. Please do that. Great. We have some lovely sentences coming. Very heartening to see. Great, great. So let's move to the next word then. What is the next word? Okay, so what can we think of when we are looking at this particular image? So I can think of a quote. Okay, so somebody has put in the chat section that we can think of Jadoo, right? So how would you associate Jadoo? You would associate Jadoo with a long coat he was wearing, isn't it, right? So that was one particular, impression that you can instantly think of this alien character from the movie Koi Mil Gaya, right? So this coat has got a special name that starts with letter M. We call it mantle. So it's not a coat sort of a thing. It's the technical term is cloak. It's worn by the priest. So if you have ever visited any church, you must have seen that the priest there or the bishops wear special long coats, right? So the white colored coats, at times the color can also be blue. So that those are worn. So those we call mantle, right? So that's a specific name for it. And if I make a sentence, I'll make a sentence like this, that the art. So art means chief. Okay. So a lot of words for this. I'll just write this. Yeah. So this means chief. Okay. So archbishop, or instead of priest, you can also use the term bishop. Head priest, you use the term, right? Or there can be arch enemy. That means your chief enemy. Though negative term, we should not spoil the spirit of Christmas. But there's so many words that begin with arch, which means chief or main, right? So let's take a look at the sentence. So I'll just write chief or main. So, mantle was different from the mantle of other priests. So, how would you identify that he's the head priest and the others are not the head priest? The cloak was different, the mantle was different, right? So, that's how we have made a sentence. Now, it's your turn. Make a beautiful sentence on this word mantle so that the word stays with us for a longer period of time, and then we are going to move to the next word. So, everybody, please start doing it. Make a sentence on the word mantle. I hope you're clear. So try to look at the picture for a longer period of time, so that you can retain the word for a longer time, or you can create some pictures in your mind for association. See, association really helps. So if you're able to associate the word with the picture, then I'm sure your retention is definitely going to improve. It's going to get better. Going to get more effective, right? So great, we have got some sentences coming, and that's very heartening to know. So let's move to the next word. So, what is this word? Okay, there's some gifts that I can see. So, it's Christmas time, it's time to celebrate, it's time to play Secret Santas. Okay, before we actually learn the word, what's your plan to gift to your, I mean, to whoever you're going to gift? So, if you are going to be a Secret Santa for somebody, what are you planning to gift? Right, I would be very excited to know and get some ideas from you, right? So yeah, just put your answer in the chat section, and let's come to this word. So yeah, there are a lot of gifts. So the word will start with M and has to be associated with some gift. So let's explore the word. So the word is myrrh. So myrrh is mentioned in the New Testament. So it was a part of Bible as one of the three gifts. So there were three gifts which were brought from East for a baby Christ, for Christ child, and there was gold and frankincense. This is also one term that we have learned, especially when we were doing the vocabulary series that starts with letter F. So myrrh was also one such gift. Okay, so very specific Christmas terminology. So when we hear the stories of Christmas, or the birth of Christ, so you might be seeing the mention of such terms either in some carols or some events, or some Christmas parties or some prayer services. So that's how you should know the word when we are seeing the people using this word somewhere, right? So I hope you're clear with the word myrrh. So that's how you say the word. Now let's come to the next one. So let's take a look at this picture. So there's this little, not little girl, but there's this girl who's super excited. So we need to look for the term which helps us the reason why this girl is excited, or there's something positive, right? That's definitely what we can infer. There's excitement, there's happiness, so she's jumping with joy. So something wonderful has happened to her. Let's see what is the word that we need to learn to understand this. Now, the word is miracle. Miracle means something which is great, something which is wonderful, right? So let's take a look at the sentence. Getting a job offer on the Christmas day was like a miracle for Jessie. So it was a blessing. It was something which was not expected, and that's like a wonder that has happened, right? So it's a we say it's a miracle of God that in the entire isolated desert we found a small pond of water, fresh water. So that's how you use it, right? So everybody was saved in the crash, despite the crash being severe. So it was a miracle. So it was a wonder, something we should be thankful to God, and something we should be extremely happy and feel blessed or feel lucky. So that's what we mean by the word miracle. So now you know the word. So now it's time to make a sentence. Everybody, please make a sentence on this word so that we are good to go to the next word. Everybody, please do that. Make a sentence on the word miracle. Great. So we have some wonderful sentences coming. And before we move to the next word, just quickly revise the words that we have learned so far. Right? Everybody, please do that. Merriment is one word which we have learned, which means cheerful or cheerfulness or laughter. Then we have learned myrrh, which was a gift to baby Christ. Then we have learned miracle, right? So these are few words that we have learned, and it's time that we keep on revising the words so that the words stay for us for a longer period of time. Right, so I hope we are clear with the word everybody. So now let's move to the next word, which is okay. There's a little bird. This little bird is singing. So the bird is beautiful. So we are assuming that whatever she sings must be also very melodious, right? That's right. The word is melodious. So melodious means euphonous. So there are, so there's this root EU which stands for positive. So you will get a lot of positive words that start with EU. So there is this one word euphoria, which means state of extreme happiness. I'll just write it for you. State of extreme happiness, right? We might have done this word when we learned the word starting with letter E for Christmas. So now this word is composed, coming back to this word E, which stands for positive, and this is phone or funny, which means sound. So this is sound, and this is positive. So euphonous means pleasant sound, right? So this is pleasant sound. So now, when we talk about pleasant sound, that's what the word means, melodious. So if you want an opposite of euphonous, that would be cacophony. So cacophony means harsh sound. So a nightingale's voice is very beautiful. So we'll say that the voice is melodious or it is euphonous. And if you'll talk about the voice of frog, that would be cacophonous. So that will be unpleasant sound, something that troubles the ears. That's not nice, right? So, see, we have learned so many words as we were learning the word melodious. So, it's something which is very positive, beautiful sound that, brings in a lot of pleasure to the ears, right? So, we can make a sentence here. So, the sentence says, the melodious voice of the cuckoo in the forest left the visitors mesmerized. So, mesmerized means they were charmed, they were captivated, they were spellbound, right? They were spellbound, they were attracted towards the voice, right? They were immensely pleased. So that's how we use the word. So now if we are clear with the meaning of the word, it is time that you make a sentence on it, right? So we have learned so many words: euphonous, euphoria, cacophony, right? Spellbound, mesmerized. So it's very important that you keep on revising these words. So it's not just that we do 10 words, we keep on adding little words here and there, so that our vocab base increases. So we should pay special attention to the words that we learn in between, that are not the part of the main word list that we pick for the day, right? So if you'll keep learning, you'll keep revising, you'll find improvement, you'll find your writing skills getting better, you'll find your speaking skills getting better, comprehension skills getting better. You'll read quickly, and you'll also see a lot of confidence coming out from your personality. You'll see the mark that you leave while you're part of the meeting, or any function or any gathering. People are happy to see you being so confident and inspiring. So that is really encouraging, right? So we should, and how would that happen? When you put an effort, when you invest in yourself, right? So let's move ahead. I hope we are clear with the word. Melodious means something which is pleasing, nice, positive, right? So before we go ahead, it's time to take rest, take a quick break, or just close your eyes, get yourself in Dhyan Mudra, and just chant Om. That will bring a lot of calmness, that will bring some ease. In case you want to do some jumping jacks, your choice. In case you would want to eat something, please do that. In case you would want to have a glass of water, do that. Do whatever relaxes you, whatever eases you. In case you don't want any relaxation, then revise the words that we have learned before, right? So please do that and utilize this 1.5 minute for yourself, right? So just do that, and then we are going to proceed further. We are going to learn the next set of words, and we are going to revise the words that we have learned. So it's going to be really exciting, but for that, you need to have the energy. So just quickly grab something and join me in a jiffy. Okay. Great, great, great. Wonderful, wonderful. So we have some students who have joined back, and we are very happy. Let's wait for a few more seconds so that everybody comes back, and then we can begin with our discussion again. Right? Great, great, great. So now let's move to the next word. So what's happening? I can see a card, and then there is a letter. So yeah, that's an envelope or a card or a letter. So let's see what is the word. The word is messenger. Messenger, I'm sure you must have seen. We have Yahoo Messenger, Envoy. So Christ is considered to be the messenger of God who carries the message, right? Who's an envoy. So that's how we use the term. Simple, easy word. I'm sure you must have used this word before. In case you have not, it means that somebody who carries your message, right? So Christ came to the earth to take away the sins, to bring happiness in the lives of people, to take away the troubles and sorrows. So he's considered to be the envoy or messenger of God. That's how we use the term messenger. So what are we going to do? We are going to quickly make a sentence on this word, and then we are going to move ahead, and just think of the words that we have learned so far, and I'm going to ask you some words, right? So revise the words that we have learned so far, but before that you need to make a sentence on this word messenger. Everybody please do that. And always retain the picture. So if there is one for reference, one picture we have started including in our PPT so that your retention becomes better, you can, think of some other pictures also. You can, think of any person, any personality, any character, something that comes to you, instantaneously, that occurs in your mind, that at that point of time. So you can, include that. Right, so great. We have some positive sentences coming. So it's time to move to the next word, and let's see what is the next word that we have for ourselves. So the next word, okay. So we have Santa here, and we have a food basket. That's what I can see, right? And Santa is wondering what's there in the basket. Santa should know, isn't it? So we can see, I can see some food items in it, right? That's what I can gather. Now let's see what is the word that Santa is having for us. So the word is mince. Mince is to crumble or grind. So you make a fine powder or you make a fine paste of something. You call it mincing. Okay. So crumbling. This is how you crumble or you grind it. So it becomes very fine, and it's like chopping, like you do chopping, right? So the similar term we use. So it's a again a term pertaining to cooking. We are so obsessed with cooking terms and terminology and happy words that somehow from here or from there either a name of dish will come which is Christmas special, or any spice would come, or any word pertaining to making that particular recipe will come, like this word mince has appeared, right? So it's to crumble or grind. So the meat was minced, so it was crumbled finely, right? Either you can do it on a churner, on a mixie, or on a grinder to make the Christmas special dish. So I'm sure you must have had momos. So the stuffing inside the momos, that's minced well so that it doesn't come out of the momo or the dumplings that you eat, right? So that's mincing it very nicely, especially with the non-vegetarian dishes. there are lot of dishes where the mincing is very nicely done because that brings in more juices and more flavors to the dishes, right? So I hope you're clear with the term. And what you can do is you can ask your mother that for all recipes she minces the food. So what is the food she minces, and what is the recipe that comes out of it, right? So now make you see your mother must be wondering that sometimes your mother asks you where do we use nutmeg, and sometimes she tells you about eggnog. What is this happening in your vocabulary classes, right? So you can tell her, mom, we are doing a Christmas special series, so we are learning this way, right? So make a sentence of the word mince, and then we are going to move forward. So everybody make a sentence on the word mince. I hope it is clear. So if crumbling it, you're making a fine powder or fine paste so that the smell and the juices come out nicely, and it leaves a special flavor in the dish that the person is making. Right? So the word is mince. Okay. So once we are done with the sentence, I'm quickly going to, say some words, and you need to write the meaning of those words in the comment section. So you have to do this, right? So let's start with this word merriment. And this is one word that we have just learned in today's class. So you are going to write the meaning of the word merriment. Everybody, please do that. Merriment. Write the meaning of the word merriment in the comment section. Great, great. We have got some great answers coming. Very good, very good. You have to be super quick, right? So the next word is melodious. Melodious. Write the meaning of the word melodious. Everybody, please do that. Write the meaning of the word melodious. We have learned this word and we have had a lot of discussion around this word, melodious. So please write the meaning of the word melodious in the comment section. Yeah, great, great. Very good, very good, very good. So it means pleasant sounding. Very good, very good. So, okay, yes, we have some sentences also coming. Very good, very good. We also learned the word mesmerized. So this was not the main word, but this was a part of the sentence, and we did discuss this word. So mesmerized. Write the meaning of the word mesmerized. Everybody, please do that. Mesmerize is the word. You need to write the meaning of the word mesmerized. Everybody, please do that. Great, great, wonderful, wonderful. So, if you've got all the three answers correct, very good. Kudos to you. In case merriment means happiness, and melodious means pleasant sounding, and mesmerized means you're charmed or you're spellbound, right? So, if you're clear with the words, pat on your back, good job done. In case you missed one or two more words, it's time to be more attentive, more focused. Please do revise. And in case you did not answer even one word, you have to be more attentive, my dear students. Otherwise, we would not be able to improve ourselves. And that's what we are wanting, right? So pay more attention, stay more focused, right? So that you can also answer the words correctly. So next time you have to work more aggressively, and I'm sure you're going to come up with all the correct answers. So let's move to the next word. What is the next word that we have for us? The next word, okay, so this fellow is happy. That's what I can see. And then there's a bulb, and there's some light coming from the bulb, and the bulb is also cheerful. So something pertaining to being that's something that hits you or clicks you instantaneously, pertaining to intelligence, maybe. Yeah. So the word is marvel, which means genius or prodigy, right? So a person who's born talented, who's full of skills, right? So let's take a look at the sentence. The way Carol played guitar in the party, everyone present found her to be true marvel, true genius. So the way Carol, so it's just the way Carol played guitar in the party, everyone present in the party found her to be a true marvel. That means she was so skilled, she was so impressive, right? So the sound of the, Carol, on the guitar was, marvelous, right? So, So that's what it means, right? So I hope we are clear with the usage. So yeah, this jumping fellow, he's a genius and a prodigy. He can click, he can, come up with some ideas quickly, and he's very, very intelligent. So that's what we mean by Marvel, a genius. So what are we going to do? We are going to make a sentence on this word Marvel before we progress. So everybody, please make a sentence on the word Marvel. Let's have some beautiful sentences coming. Great, great. So we have some lovely sentences coming our way, and that's very heartening to know. Please keep on revising the words parallelly also. So at times, what do we do is we do revise the words after the session, but if you will do it within the class, then you will see that the words stay for you, stay with you for a longer period of time, and maybe you would not need to put in any extra time after the session. Okay, so I hope you're clear with the words. So let's move to the next word. Okay, so there is this crown. So what is the word showing? And this little cartoon character has come up. And let's see. The word is majesty, which means magnificence, grandeur, splendor, right? So let's make a sentence on it. The new house of Sharon was indeed majestic in appearance. That means that created an impact that was very fancy, right? So magnificence means where there's a lot, the wealth can be shown, right? The richness can be shown. So it was majestic. That means majestic is that it resembled, as if you are in a palace, right? So that sort of splendidness, that sort of grandeur, that sort of magnificence, royalty could be exhibited from Sharon's house. So that's what we mean by the term majesty, right? So I hope you're clear with the word, everybody. What are we going to do? We are going to make a sentence. So everybody make a sentence on the word majesty before we move to the next word. Please do that. Make a sentence on the word majesty before we move to the next word. Yeah, this character is cute, isn't it? Are you finding this particular little um, bunny or teddy bear to be so cute, wearing this cap and little coat and sparkling eyes, wagging the tail, right? All full of happiness, right? So perfect to know that we are doing a Christmas special series. So let's move to the next word. And again, this word is pertaining to happiness, right? So the word is mirth. So mirth is gladness, as shown or accompanied by laughter. So when there is a lot of cheerfulness and chirpiness in the environment, the vibes that you get are very positive. So that's what we mean by the word mirth, right? So his clumsy attempt at dancing caused much mirth. So it brought a lot of happiness, pleasantness in the environment around the people. So it left the people cheerful, happy, right? So there's a sudden burst of laughter, and then everybody is so happy, can't stop smiling, and people are happy seeing each other happy. So that's that feeling, that gladness in the environment that we call mirth, right? So many positive words that we are learning, right? Isn't that so beautiful? So yes, that brings us to the end of the session. I hope you enjoyed the class. I hope you're not going to forget the words. Now you're going to find more such words and you're going to make a video. So what you can do is you can also make a video of the words that we have learned so far. Any letter, any alphabet you can pick and pick 5 to 7 words, and you can let us know the meanings, and you can make a video and share on our Fundoo Class mobile app, on our Facebook group, and on our Instagram page. And please don't forget to use the tag hashtag Fundoo Class Live. And if you've really liked the session, please do follow me on the app, and do leave some encouraging comments. Let me know how are you finding the sessions. What else would you want me to incorporate in the sessions? How can we make the sessions more useful and engaging for you, right? And I'm so eagerly waiting to see the videos, and I would just love to see them. So please do make the videos. That definitely will help you boost your confidence, right? And your communication skills become better, your presentation skills become better. So you can make quick videos. There's no such thing that the videos have to be long. You can make some quick tiny whiny videos, so that we can learn the words. Also, we can see how much you have learned, and everybody can share the joy of learning, right? So Do post the videos on our app, on the Facebook page, on Instagram. And what is very, very important, my dear students, so this intelligent boy, this genius has come to tell us that you should continue learning and you should continue revising. That's how you'll become intelligent, that how you'll become better, that's how you'll become a gift for the society, a gift for your parents, right? So I hope you enjoyed today's session. It was so much of fun to teach you. Kudos, pat on your back, keep working hard, stay safe, all the best, please take care, god bless you, see you, bye.